Hi there and welcome to Vote Vero 2010. I'm your host Debbie Carson, online editor for VeroNews.com. Here with me today is Vero Beach City Council candidate Michael Thomas, who is running for a 2-year term seat. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for taking the time to sit here with us and answer a few questions for our viewers. Our first question has to do with the tax abatement referendum. Vero Beach voters will be going to the polls to weigh in on this ballot question as to whether or not they want their government to offer tax incentives for new or expanding businesses that bring in new jobs. What are your thoughts on that ballot question?
I think that the referendum is going to be great for the city. The mayor has done a lot in getting this put forward, and anything that we can do to draw in businesses and make it easier for current businesses is really going to help out everybody who's in Vero in terms of bringing in new business and keep making our current businesses thrive. So I'm in favor of the abatement.
Great. And the next question has to do with the electric utility. The city for years has been transferring money from the electric utility to the general fund.
Mm-hmm.
And we're wondering, if elected to Vero Beach City Council, if that was a practice that you would continue to support, or if it's something that you feel needs to be addressed.
I definitely think it needs to be addressed. Currently they're putting about $5.6 million a year from the electric fund into the general fund, which is money that we sort of just don't account for otherwise. And especially if we're considering the sale of our utility, it's money we're going to not have anymore. We also collect about $860,000 from the water and sewer fund, and that's another utility we're looking at merging with the county, which is money that we'd have to find elsewhere or just cut out of the budget. Our property tax values are artificially low because of this, and people enjoy that and they come here because of that, but they don't see it on the front end when it comes in their electric bill, and it comes every month instead of once a year. And it's a lot bigger difference than what it would be if it was just in property taxes. And you also have the added ability of writing off your property taxes, whereas your utility bill you have to pay and you don't have any recourse for that.
Fair enough. And as I'm sure you're aware, the Vero Beach Electric Utility does tend to dominate the public discussion and debate. What other issues do you feel are important to the citizens of Vero Beach, and how would you address those if elected?
Well, there are a few other things that are going right now that are especially important. Finding a new city manager is going to be a really fast approaching priority, and the city actually last night decided to hire a firm for $21,000 to search out the next candidate, which I think is the right move because it is such an important position that we can't afford to not get the best candidate in there. We have Monty Falls in temporarily, which is going to be great. I have a lot of confidence with him, but he doesn't want the job permanently, and I understand why, but when we do get the candidate in there, or the candidates to choose from, it is important that we get the best candidate in there. We also have to look at the merging of the water and the sewer utility system with the county and find out if that's even an option. If it is something that would save time and money and lower bills for the city as well as the residents, that's something I'd be strongly in favor of. And something else that's sort of not on anyone's radar at the time is updating the city's comprehensive plan and zoning plan to fall in line with the city's vision plan that was done in 2004. Right now we're in a down economy, so there isn't a lot of building going on, which is the time to set your zoning laws right so that when building does start, you're going to build in the right manner. And the city has laid out neighborhood by neighborhood what they want to be done and what should be done, and they've had consultants and had local representatives contribute to this vision plan, which is it's available, it's just not implemented. And right now is the time we need to get that into our zoning ordinances because you're not stepping on anyone's toes and you're not scratching anyone's back. So right now is the time that you really need to make preparations for the future. And again, it's looking 50 years down the line. It's not worried about this year or next year. It's about the longevity of the city of Vero Beach. And that's something I would really like to see happen.
Great. Well, that's all the questions that we had for you today. So again, thank you very much for sitting down with us and answering the questions. And we wish you and all the other Vero Beach City Council candidates the best of luck this November.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.